Guys, only move on to Bodyweight Basics Program 2 if you're comfortable from going on from Program 1, okay? So yes, it's all about progressions, but only when you feel you're ready. There's nothing wrong with maintaining good technique and mastering the techniques from Program 1 first. But for those of you who are ready to move on to Program 2, by all means, crack on, but only if you're comfortable with the techniques. Okay guys, so the format of Bodyweight Basics Program 2, so you're going from a press up, again remember the variation, so if you prefer to stay with box press, 3/4 press or into full press, so it's 10 or 15 reps, you go straight onto a sumo squat, so that's where you widen the stance a little bit, arms forward, focus on really sticking through the heels. Again, 10 to 15 reps, just stay with the one set, so all of these to begin with. From that then you're going straight into your wall press up. Remember the progression here is to try and increase the distance away from the wall. Decrease the angle or keep the angle the same as last week if you prefer to stay with that, but if you can increase the range, recruit more muscle fibers, then better that way. You're then moving on. What have we got next? We're going on to a same side lunge, so lunging forward and back on the same side. Remember the progressions, so the first one, the foot hits the floor obviously on the way forward. When you lunge, to balance yourself on the way back you can touch the floor. The progression from that is the only time your foot hits the floor is when you're lunging forward. You're balancing on that one leg as you come back. That's 10 one side, 10 the other, or 15 one side, 15 on the other. So again, just that one set. Moving on from there, you go into your close hand wall press, and again, increase the angle away from the wall if you want to increase the complexity of the exercise. From that, you're coming back into a split squat. So that's where you've got that big front foot, step forward, drop the back knee down. Now we'll just stay with the 5 each side for that one to begin with. If you really find that easy, by all means crack on to 10 each side, but to begin with stay with 5 each side. From that we're going on to our planks, so it's 10 repetitions of each. I don't mind if you want sort of 15-20 second rest in between each 10. Your first one is the knee lifts, making sure you're keeping the back nice and straight. You're then going on to the toe touches from side to side, and then lifting that straight leg, so making sure you're keeping the core nice and tight, lifting from the bum there, so you're really making sure that you're keeping the core nice and fixed, so it's a real posterior chain exercise working right down the back, glutes and hamstrings there as well. And then from that you're going straight into your side hip lifts, of which we'll do 5 of each side. So the idea, again, similar theme to our Bodyweight Basics Program 1, you work through all the exercises, minimal recovery in between, do all of that, certainly the first set, increasing the reps 10-15 if you can, and then you're moving on to your second set. If you can get through that second set and add the third set, even better.